children. After a long time, Yuneha ma'am is back again with the another bedtime story. On the occasion of World Environment Day, I have a special story for you all. So without further any delay, let me tell you the title of the story, which is Our Friends Are Sick. Are your friends sick? No. Are my friends sick? No. Then whose friends are sick? Let us listen to the story and find out. Damodar, a little boy who was very happy today as he was going for an outing for an excursion with his school friends. His favorite teacher, Murli sir, was taking them to see a bird sanctuary. Not only Damodar, but all his other friends were also very excited. Murli sir had promised to show them birds that were unusual, different from what they saw every day. They also carried their cameras and their sketchbooks along to click pictures and draw pictures to show them to their mama and papa. The bird sanctuary was very close to their school, so Murli sir decided that they all would walk down to the sanctuary and not go by the bus. After walking for some time, children started complaining. Sir, why didn't we take the bus and come here? Why are you making us walk? It is too hot. We are sweating. Very calmly, Sir said, I know, my child. Our friends are sick. I am sorry. You are sorry. My dear friends, I am sorry. I am sorry. You are sorry. My dear friends, we are sorry. Children didn't understand. That's what was Sir talking about. Who was sick? And to whom was he saying sorry to? But they kept walking, and finally, after walking for some time, they reached the bird sanctuary, all set and ready. Children entered. They went inside the bird sanctuary. They looked all around, but they couldn't find any birds. A little away, they saw a pond in which there was very little water left. In the corner, there stood a duck who made funny sounds. Children went near the duck and saw that her beak was stuck in a wrapper. Very gently, Damodar pulled the wrapper out and freed the duck's beak from it. The duck said, Ah, thank you, Damodar. But how did this happen? Duck said, Oh, do you see that pile of garbage? There 2 days back, I had gone to look for some food for myself. I got stuck in this wrapper. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything for the last 2 days. Children quickly opened their lunch boxes and fed the duck with some food. The duck opened her beak and gobbled all the food that children served her. She looked at the children lovingly for feeding her.
Damodar asked Duck, "Hey, where are your other friends? We have come to meet all your friends and to click their pictures."
The bird said, "Oh, some of my friends live on that green tree." To locate the green tree wasn't difficult for the children because there was only one green tree left in whole century. Rest of the other trees had dried up and gone brown. Children rushed towards the green tree and the hope to meet, to find new birds. But there were only three birds. The old bird had a thermometer in her mouth. She took the thermometer out and said, "Oh, please, please don't disturb us. We all are very unwell here." The second bird said, "We are very thirsty. You see, there is no water in the bird sanctuary for us, nor is it raining. Do you have some water for us?" The children poured out water in their bottle cap and gave it to the birds to drink. The birds dipped their beak into the bottle and drank the water thirstily. Asked the third bird, "Hey bird, would you like to have some water?" She said, "I cough. My cough is due to this smoke. Can you please clean the air so that we can breathe comfortably?" Saying this, she took her inhaler to take the medicine. Children just didn't know what to do. So they returned back to Murli sir and said, "Sir, why have you brought us to this bird sanctuary? There are no birds to see here. The ones that live here, no doubt, are beautiful and colorful, but they all look so sad, sick, and unwell." Calmly, Sir said, "I know, my child. Our friends are sick. I'm sorry. You are sorry. My dear friends, I'm sorry. So sorry." The children said, "Oh, are you talking about these bird friends?" Sir said, "Not only these friends. My dear children, we have so many other friends. The earth, the sky, the air, the water, the animals, the place where we live, and the people with whom we live are all our friends, and they make our environment. These friends are always there to help us. The air helps us to breathe. The water quenches our thirst, but we have made all these friends sick. But how have we made all these friends sick, sir?" The children asked. Sir said, "Dear children, we make the earth dirty by throwing the garbage everywhere. We waste water and we pollute the air with smoke." "Yes, sir, but how can we make our friends well again?" "We have to give them medicine." "We aren't doctors. How can we give medicines to our..." "You have to give the medicine of your love and care for them to heal. All right. Tell me, do you want to come back again to the sanctuary?" "Yes, of course, sir." "Then quickly go and gather all the garbage that is lying all around the sanctuary. Remember, specially to pick up the plastic waste and put it in this dustbin." The children quickly went and cleaned the sanctuary, speak and span. Next, Murli sir gave some packets of seeds to children and said, "Children, go and sow these seeds everywhere in the sanctuary. They will grow into trees and make new homes for these birds. They will also help in bringing down water in the form of rain." Children rushed quickly and sowed those seeds everywhere in the sanctuary. Next time, when the children came to visit the sanctuary, it was so green. It was full of beautiful, colorful birds chirping around everywhere. They clicked their pictures, drew their sketches, and showed them to their children. Did you like this story? I have learnt my lesson that I am going to really look after all the friends in my environment. But I need your input, your ideas as to how can we make our friends feel more loved, more cared. Please do share your ideas in the comment section.